What's up, heathens? Welcome back to another episode of Pumpkinhead and Company. Today we're doing something pretty fun, so you might want to stick around for this one. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Grizz is ready. All right, guys. Well, we're in the truck now. Today we are headed over to Winchester Bay, Oregon, and we're gonna go see if we can't catch us some crabs and hang out there at the marina and just kind of enjoy our time out there. And it's just gonna be me and Grizzly today. We're gonna go do some night crabbing. So stick around, let's get going.
Give it another try. Can't get triple light. Feel upset at yourself every time. 等不到的也许就是现在。You don't give a fuck.
Alright, guys, we're back here at beautiful Winchester Bay, Oregon, and right behind me there is the crabbing docks. We're getting ready to head down there and throw out the first pot. I only brought one pot today because the other one was kind of mangled up and messed up, so I just want to catch a couple of them and take them home. Oh, where we at, buddy? Huh? Oh, we at the bay? First culprit. Look at that, guys. Right when I got here, there's a trash can 15 feet away. Phew! Garbage can stinks. All right. Somebody left some bait here, so I'm gonna be using this stuff in my crab pots right now. Ah! Get that. Make sure I don't put that on. Ow! Make sure I don't put that on top of my beer. Howdy. Go on ahead, partner. If you guys don't know how to hook up a crab pot, go ahead and watch my last video about crabbing. So I don't really use bait boxes or any of that stuff. I use zip ties. That way the crabs can't walk out your pot with your bait. I'm gonna toss one of these smelly guys in there. I'm really hoping the seals around here don't get into my pot because they will destroy your pot trying to get to that fish. I'm gonna take a couple of these drumsticks and do the same thing. So first order of business, bait the pot, toss it in the water. We're on bottom. You always want to let out a little more line because as this dog raises and lowers with the tide, you don't want it to pull your pot up off the bottom, so you want to leave a lot of line left out. All right, first order of business is handled. Second order of business, cheers. Well, guys, that's really all there is to it, to crabbing. pots out. Now we sit here and enjoy this beautiful scenery behind us here. And this whole marina is just a treat to come out and to come hang out here. I love coming here and crabbing and just enjoying the smells and of the ocean, and seeing all the wicked cool sea life out here, man. This is a really cool place to come hang out. So if you guys are ever in Oregon, come down here to Winchester Bay Marina, and I mean, you can't go wrong, that's for sure.
Can't hold the growing, knowing my desire. Feel bad and say, please get out my sight. I'm not your fun toy. Can you find another scum boy and keep them in your hand now? Delete the chat and records. PYQ for 3 days on now. Hey, do you really like me? Tryna get closer, see, but that's just your camouflage. Like that, knowing you lie. Spend the lonely night. Better to play games right. Even teammates like me more than you did. Anytime,
Alright guys, well, as you can see, it's pretty cool down here. I just love the briny air and the sweetness you get from the forest on these mountains that are around us here. He's happy.
Are you happy, boy?
Are you? Oh God. As you can see, again, it's windy, really windy out here. We're gonna be out here most of the night crabbing, so stick around. Let's see how many I can catch. It's been probably about a half hour now that pot's been down, and I'm gonna pull it up here in about another half hour and check it and see if we can catch ourselves any keepers. For right now, I'm just gonna enjoy the beauty of this place. It's mainly the reason why I come here. So they've got heated bathrooms here. They also have quarter operated showers. So if you guys wanted to come down here and spend a day or two, they have all those amenities here, and it's really awesome, I think. The RV park over here is not really an RV park. They have campsites and everything, but it's $17 a night to camp out right here on the freaking coast. So I can't complain about that, especially when other campgrounds in the mountains and national parks and stuff are $20 to $30 a night. So $17 a night to come down here and camp on the ocean and crab? Come on, man, come on. That's the only way to go. But I can truck camp, so I'm literally just gonna be hanging out in the parking lot all night long. They don't really mess with you here too much, just as long as you're up and you're crabbing and not, you know, out here boondocking in the parking lot. If you're gonna do that, they really want you to go over here to the campground, and that's cool. Alright guys, well, you can see here, get the garbage out of the way. My old Mountain Dew. I got my battery set up in here. This is the wire that goes from my alternator charger, which is a smart battery switch. So when it tops off my battery under the hood, all the power gets transferred back here to my onboard battery, and that's what this wire is, and it'll switch itself off and on as this battery needs to be topped off and you're driving. I also have my fridge over here. Let me show you that. I brought my cooler, it's in the back, but I also brought my fridge. This is a set power. 32 quart, I believe this one is. It's got eco mode and max mode. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and put that on eco mode right now. Got it set at 35 degrees, and I've got my beer. It's got a light in it, and yeah, it needs to be cleaned out. I haven't cleaned it. This is gonna be what's for dinner. These are pretty cool. It's a one skillet type thing, and that's what I like when I come out here and do my crabbing and fishing and camping. Like these little one skillet meals for just a quick dinner. Nice and cold. So that's my set power refrigerator, and it runs off 12 volt, plugged right into the side of that battery box right there. And this thing really sips on the power. It doesn't use a lot, and I really like it. It's a lot better than my beer floating around in some greasy water. Grizzly got a little cold, so he's up here wrapped in his blanket, and he's gonna chill up here. It is a bit windy out here, and it's a pretty chilly breeze, so he's gonna kick it up here and stay nice and warm, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, sure. All right, guys, first pull. Much in there, and they haven't been eating that fish too much, so I'm just gonna toss that guy back out there. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move out to the outside edge over there. Might be just a little bit better. I just do this. I do a lot of fishing and camping videos, you know. That's awesome. All right, guys, so we moved down here to the end of the dock. I wasn't getting anything over there. Usually on the first pull, you got a few crab in there to let you know they're in the area, but they weren't. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my luck out here at the very end of the dock. See if they'll come in here and grab my delicious treats that I have for them inside my trap there. We'll report back in about an hour. Pull number 2. I'm not your factor. No keepers. Feisty little guy. That one right there, that's a female with that big round apron. You want to look for the long slender apron, so we gotta toss her back. I'm gonna add a little bit more chicken. Alright, let's see if that brings those little buggers in here. I'm gonna go back up to the truck, get it situated to just chill out, have a couple more beers, stick around. So we have these fine folks out here crabbing, and looks like they got a couple too in here, you know. We were just talking, and they got some big guys earlier, so hopefully I'll be able to snatch them up tonight too. We'll see. I'm not your factor, can't find a scramble and keep them in your hands and delete the chatting records. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful sunset behind me here. That was gorgeous, and I could not look away. So I'm gonna go down and check the crab pots again, and this is why I like nighttime crabbing. Get to sit out here and drink some nice beers, and it's a bit windy and chilly out here. You can see from the hoods that I have 2 hoodies on right now, and I'm still barely able to sit out here in this wind. It's pretty blustery. So I'm gonna go check these pots, and I will be right back with you. All right, y'all, this is why I like crabbing at night. I got 5 in there. I got 6 total in one pot. That guy being the biggest. Look at this dude. That is a big crab. So I'm gonna measure him out and see how big he is. But you also see the orange. You see that, right? The dark shell, the dark orange shell right here on his legs. That means this dude is a hard shell and he is full of meat. He hasn't molted yet. So those are the ones you really want to catch, are the ones that are hard shell. I think I had another one in here. Yeah, most of these guys are hard shell. See how dark that shell is right there? That's a hard shell crab. Nice male. There's another big guy. So again, hard shell crab. He's got that orange color to him. And if you squeeze that thigh and it doesn't move, that means he's a hard shell and he's full of meat. So I got 6 crabs total so far. All right. So I'm in Oregon, and this is one of the measuring sticks that you can get. In Oregon, they gotta be 5 3/4 right there. Let me get a better view of that. They gotta be 5 3/4 in Oregon. So we're gonna go ahead and see how big he measures. Look at that brute, man. That is a big crab. Now where you guys want to measure is, you see this spike right here? You got to put the measure stick on the inside right there, just like that. So you put this side right here on the inside of that spike until it butts up, and then you've got to try to measure the other side. This guy is really about so from that last line you guys see right there, that's 6 1/4. This guy would measure probably about a 6 1/2 inch crab. That's a big guy. I'm gonna toss him back here in here with the other fine gentleman. So we're on the outgoing tide, guys. I'm gonna go down there and check my pots one more time for the evening. Unfortunately, your boy Pumpkinhead had forgotten his charging cord for his phone, which he so happens to be recording on. You know, you can see my bait basically annihilated. I got one little small female out of that last pole, so I'm gonna rebait and come check it in the morning. We got that baited back up, and I'm gonna go take a little siesta with the pup. We'll see you guys back here in just a second. What are you doing, puppy? Huh? What are you doing, Griswold? Huh? What are you doing, boy? We're here for Papa to come in and hang out? Yeah? Alright, hold on. Is that better? Huh? Is that better, buddy? Yeah. Alright, guys, well, it's about 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a morning. This little boy is tired, so we'll see y'all in just a minute. Well, good morning, ladies and germs. I passed out for probably about 3-4 hours. It is currently about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm going down here to check out my overnight pot. Let's see what we get here. We we have got nada. All right, well, I think that might do it for us for today, guys. This thing's been soaking all night long, and no crabbies, so I think we're gonna pack it up and call it a day. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for us. We got 4 crab in total. I threw a couple of them back because they were soft shell, and there's not much meat in a soft shell, so I'd rather them go back and make babies and all that kind of good stuff rather than take them home and cook them up and not have much meat to them. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, get everything loaded up, and gonna get home to Mama, just hang out for the rest of the evening. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video. There's a lot more to come. The next video is probably going to be camping up in the mountains or something, somewhere beautiful. Stick around, and if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that little icon down there in the corner and support the channel by subscribing, and give me a thumbs up if you're at it. So we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Much love. And as always, thank you for stopping by and watching the video. And if you're here, you're not all there. See you on the next one.